Alright guys, today we're having salt to get our sodium in, a protein shake with a little bit of carbs in it, very good macros, so this thing's got 190 calories, 30 grams of protein, some honey to get more carbs in, and our Bum Essential Pre. I usually have some kind of pre-workout meal like this. I know this isn't really much of a meal because there's no real solid food. If I have a, breakfast with eggs or toast or something, it makes me more hungry. It makes me want to eat later on. But if I just drink something, I feel like the floodgates aren't really open and I'm not super hungry. And it just kind of gets it out of the way quicker, especially, all of this is really just liquid. So today is chest day. It's going to be an enjoyable one. And usually on chest day, I have no issue getting a really good pump. I usually have fairly consistent strength, but lately it's been dipping down a bit. At my peak, which was recent, I'd say a month ago, I was able to do 2 plates, so 205 for 8 on the incline, Smith machine press. And now I'm doing, this is a half teaspoon by the way, but now I'm doing 2 plates for like 3 or 4. So definitely a big difference, and it happened during, the last stretch of my cut so far, because I've been cutting for a while. I started at 186. I was a bit chunkier. Now I'm 165, and the goal is to get down to like 145 and just get really shredded. Keep in mind I'm 5'8". So I am going to be lighter, but it's kind of interesting. I'm a lot lighter than I thought I would be at the start of my lifting journey, but I'm actually okay with that because it's like quality mass, This pre-workout, I'm not a pre-workout guy. I've never had it in my life, really. Starting to take it. This stuff has beta-alanine in it. Very intense stuff if you're new to it. I could say that firsthand. As I take it more, it doesn't feel as intense in terms of, I don't really get any sort of I don't get any nausea. I don't get any, weirdness going on. But when I first took this, I was like, oh man, the serving says 1 scoop, but I want to do 2. I took 2 and I got insanely nauseous, and it really sucked, and I got itchy everywhere. But it's funny because I've taken 2 for almost every workout since then, and it gradually, as you build up a tolerance to it, it gets more tolerable, which kind of is in the word. But yeah, today I think I might just do 1.5 scoops, because 2 is really intense. Ow, who am I kidding? You know what? I'll do 2 scoops. Kind of want to get a very hype chest workout today. Tablespoon of honey going right down the hatch. Alright, so we are on our way to LA Fitness right now, and it's very cold outside. I'm sure you guys can tell. Little snow here and there. How cold is it, Mom?
It's 24 degrees.
24 degrees. Right now the pre-workout is hitting pretty hard. Definitely not as hard as the first time, again, where I got, nauseous and all that. I'm just hoping that today Smith incline isn't weak. I hope that it's stronger than it was before. Last time I hit it, I didn't get as many reps, and I'm hoping to get maybe 5 solid reps on 2 plates. I gained quite a bit of weight. hopefully it translates to power. So, not much else to talk about. But I'll see you guys in the gym. Come on, Joe. And move. One more. There you go. One more? Never mind. Help. Yes. We'll do a drop set. My arm was going to go inward.
Sorry.
It was the way I was sitting. I think I need to be under it more.
Okay. I think because you have such long arms, because your limb length is so long, going down all the way for you isn't the same as going down all the way for me. This guy's the wingspan of a kid who's 6'4" that we know, or 6'5". It's crazy.
45?
25.
40?
25 and a 10.
Okay.
So, funny enough, my incline bench is pretty similar to my Smith machine squat. That's okay.
Come on. I can't. One more. Come on.
Yes. Oh, wide grip mid-set. Holy. Little readjustment. Good.
Now I'm like trying to figure out where it would be a good hand placement.
Got to refigure out the form.
Yeah, it's really irritating, you know.
What would your advice be for people who might have shoulder issues or form issues on the incline bench?
Don't do incline bench.
Pump here.
Or just don't do it on this. The best way to do it would be not to use a Smith machine. Use a free weight.
Free weights are easier to maneuver for your build, I feel like. Gotta raise the seat a little bit. Maybe use 6. Oh, okay, that's not good. For this, I like getting a bigger stretch and really just feeling my chest kind of stretch apart. And I usually max the stack, but today I'm going a little bit below that because I just want to have good form quality. You guys got to remember the first rep's always the hardest on these types of machines. Not that many reps. That's okay. Yes. Yeah. Heavy. Come on now, big man. Yes. Easy. More. Up. Come on. He went to a different place for that mentally, dude. I could tell.
Nope.
Do one more set. Mind your weight, all man.
No, good.
I don't need both. You're good. You're good. And plus, no, you're good, man. You're good. Yeah, dude. Plus, you're not even in the view. Don't worry. You're good. I appreciate it though, man.
Yeah, no problem.
So the idea of this mechanical drop set is you're kind of starting to lean back a little, biasing the shortened position of the movement. And then, since that's the easier portion, since that's the harder portion, you can take that to failure and then move closer towards the cable and bias the length and position, which is easier. And then you just kind of do more of a mechanical drop set from there. It works pretty well. I can explain it in the nerdy scientific way, but I'm pretty sure you guys can pretty clearly understand what's going on here. A lot of tricep burn. How'd that feel, Joe?
Huh?
How'd that feel?
Too heavy.
Too heavy? I've been stuck on 72 for a while now.
I think that's like the first time I did 72 in a while.
Yeah.
A long while.
For side raises, oftentimes I feel like you have a hard time going very heavy, and it kind of limits your progression and your progressive overload potential. And so to solve that problem, I just shorten the moment arm. Like I could do side raises out here, and it could be longer and harder to load, or I could do a high pull on like a cable where you can do micro loading pretty easy, and because the moment arm's shorter, don't have as much distance to work around, and it's easier to put more weight on over time. And the micro progressions you would make on a normal side raise are a lot quicker because you can load this up to 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Pretty easy. Oh no, I'm just sorry. So Joe, for this, we're gonna do high pulls. So it's not an upright row. It's where you're leading with your hand instead, so it's more external rotation. I'm gonna bend my wrist a little more. Grab on this for stability. Notice how my wrist goes above my shoulder. Might take that in the next set. Full of carbs these days. Oh my gosh. You do it with stricter form better than me. I see you're in the zone.
Huh?
You're in the zone, man.
Yeah, I'm trying to tune everything out when I work out.
Yeah, I don't want to interrupt that too much.
They're cool. I mean, just listen to it.
I don't want to lose this pump. You're cool being in the video, by the way? Alright. Should go a little heavy this time around. 42.5. Baby reps at the end. About done. Alright guys, after a while of trying to set up the tripod, we're on our way back from the gym. That is chest day, day one of the cut finished. And yeah, we're on our way home.
No, we're on our way to get gas.
On our way to get gas. Probably we'll document that too to an extent, but yeah, the pump was pretty insane. Shoulders felt extremely full, but what else can you expect when you bulked pretty much for a week straight after being pretty deprived for a long time? You know, because keep in mind, even though this is day one of the cut in my video series, this is really a few months into my actual cut, the inconsistent cut. Because I've had a lot of weeks where I just kind of binge and have trouble, but those days aren't good for progress. And I'd say the reason for that is I like to look at cutting kind of almost like you're paying off debt. Like when you bulk, you're accruing debt. You're accruing. Oh,
I didn't think I hit the gas that hard. I was trying extra hard not to hit the gas that hard.
you're good. You're kind of like accruing debt whenever you bulk because you're gaining fat that you're gonna have to lose. And the slower you bulk, the less fat you'll put on and the more muscle in a favorable ratio. So the goal is kind of to accrue less debt while also putting on a similar amount of muscle. So that way you don't have to pay it off by cutting more in the future. And unfortunately, I cut for a while. I've had to cut for a while because I bulked way too hard. So right now I'm trying to just get the cut over with, get it done quick. I've been really inconsistent with it, you know. At times I'll gain back like 5 pounds and then I'll lose like 7. It happens a lot. But I gotta learn to be consistent. But you know, it's part of the process.